All right, so we got 6L90 up in this thing. The cross member had to be moved back a couple inches. So I made a template of the stock aluminum cross member and cut out my templates and bolted everything under there and made sure it looked good, and then laid it out in some plate steel that I had laying around, and got it bolted in there. It laid out pretty good, and then I welded it together and added a cross rib to it and everything, and it probably weighs 10 pounds more than the aluminum one, but it was what I had, and that's what we're gonna roll with. So there it is. It's pretty big and heavy. That's all I had laying around that was a good enough thickness to support the weight of it. So it's in there. It fits pretty good. I haven't tried the turbos yet because this was just mock-up, so I could bolt it to the engine and then measure for my drive shaft, and then I had to pull a string. My drive shaft guy wanted me to measure because with the length of this drive shaft, it was borderline needing to be a 3.5-inch diameter tube, and he wanted to make sure it was going to fit. But as it turns out, it was a 3-inch would probably suffice, but you know, in this type of application, you want to build it bigger. So he's got the Sonax makes an adapter piece that converts this 3-bolt flange here to a 1350 U-joint. So after doing a little bit of research, that's what I discovered. So I learned a lot about doing this. There's a big rubber disc that bolts on here on this 3-bolt pattern, and then there's another 3-bolt pattern that goes in between these bolt holes. So it's a strange interface, but now with the Sonax piece, we'll have a traditional 1350 U-joint, and then up here we have a slip yoke. I don't think he was happy with the slip yoke I had because it was these are 35 or 36 spline out of the pickup trucks, and the U-joint on it is similar to a 1410, so he might end up trying to find one that has a 1350, so we'll have square U-joints on it, which would be beneficial. Here's the turbos. I was able to just unbolt them from the manifolds, and then everything came out as an assembly. There's a little plenum piece that connects the turbos and then goes to the front. So, and then there's a better picture of how I did the AN fittings. And then this is the dimension from the end of the tail shaft to the 3-bolt flange. So 62 and 11/16. But after you take out for the slip yoke to where the center line would be on the slip yoke to the center line of the Sonax piece, I think it was around 57 inches, which again is beneficial for a 3-inch tube. So this right here is I don't know if this is going to fit or not. It's flex plate I was trying to get for the 6L90, but I'm not sure if it'll fit or not. I haven't got my converters from Circle D yet, but this is a 6L80 that come out of it. I'm probably going to try to tear it down and go through it and see if I can learn something from it at least. But you know, that's what I'm going to do with it. Oh, and then here's that. This is what they use instead of a U-joint, that's kind of strange to me. So this is a 2-piece drive shaft with a carrier support in the middle. I don't know if I showed that or not, but here's the there's that drive shaft, how it works. And the rest of the exhaust laid out. I'll redo that, tidy it up a little bit, and that'll make me feel better. I ordered a dipstick tube because the trucks had a dipstick tube, the cars didn't. They had that plug on the pan, and I think the converter should be here this week. Hopefully he'll get done with the drive shaft in a couple days, and hopefully we'll have this thing back together.